ونعوذ بالله من شرور انفسنا ومن سيئات اعمالنا من يهده الله فلا مضل له ومن يضلل فلا هادي له واشهد ان لا اله الا الله واشهد ان محمدا عبده ورسوله لا نبي بعده. Honorable Mr. Khalid Hussain, the founding father of Basic English Course. Honorable Mr. Fuad Al-Mutakin, the director of Basic English Course. Honorable Mr. Nida, the supervisor of activity. And respectable for Brother Audi, the chief of activity. And everyone here today, good morning. First of all, I'd like to thank the Almighty God. Because of Him, we are able to attend this contest. Secondly, my salawat and salam always be delivered to our Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, who had brought us from the darkness to this bright modern era that we live in today. And the last but not least, thank you to the Master of Ceremony has given me time to speak in front of audience. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Syahkal and I am from Charming class, standing here before you all to deliver my speech. I hope you all feeling as amazing as I am right now. Though, to be honest, I am little nervous, but I'm not here to tell you about what I'm feeling. Instead, I will tell you about a certain book that I have read that has changed my whole perspective on something. In other words, this book saved my life. Now, before I start, I'd like to ask you one question. Have you ever had this feeling when you see the bookstore in the bookstore, and the moment you see the cover and read the synopsis, you just knew you were going to love it? Well, I have a book entitled Golden Pieces by Honorable and well-known writer Kathleen Gaston. You see, this book is not just about pain and struggle and how to survive. Golden Pieces talks about young Carly who self-harms because she isn't good enough. So she starts cutting herself in the arms and the legs and other of her body. But then, in the end, she found remedy along the way. She found a way to heal. She realized that she deserved love just like everybody else. Reading Golden and Pieces made me get mixed feelings. Sometimes I cry in sadness and sympathy. Other times I laugh in joy. And sometimes I lie why I lie. Golden Pieces tells about Golden Charlie who self-harms and she thinks she isn't good enough. But then, in the end, she found remedy along the way. She found a way to heal. She realized that she deserves to love, just like everybody else. Golden Pieces made me mixed feeling. And now, I feel so thankful to the writer, Kathleen Gaston, and her book, Golden Pieces, which indirectly led me to a better path. Sometimes, there are moments when I feel sad and angry, alone and sadness. But then, I remember all the pain and all the efforts that Charlie had to go through. But then, she found a way to heal. So I think, I deserve love. I deserve happiness. And if I want to be loved by other people around me, then I need to start loving myself and accepting myself with this body that I am in. Reading Golden Pieces made me reading Golden Pieces get me to a better path. And now I feel so thankful to the writer Kathleen Gaston and her book Golden Pieces. And Golden Pieces saved my life. Now, before I closing this speech, I'd like to quote one of my favorite quote lines from Golden Pieces. I am tired and angry at me for letting it smaller and smaller, in that someone will notice me, but How can someone will notice you if you keep getting smaller? One more thing while we are at it. It's not about what kind of book did you read. It can be horror, romance, or even comedy. What matters is whether or not that book can inspire you to thrive and help you or face you out with a weak heart. Finally, ladies and gentlemen, that's all for my speech. Thank you for listening. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.